Welcome back to the episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. I'm having a pretty dang good one because number one, today is finally the day that our mini Uzi is actually about to get a whole level better thanks to a couple of these mods that we're gonna install. It is gonna hurt its not durability, the other thingy-mabob, its stability a little bit, but this Uzi is gonna be amazing. So we're gonna get these mods installed over here before we venture off to the beach and the motel for some pretty interesting stuff that I think you guys will be fans of. But looky here, it does suffer in a couple of departments, mainly range, durability, and stability, but speed and critical chance go up and the DPS jumps up from our prior configuration. And as you guys can see, its new stats are 13 damage and 12.5 speed. Oh my God, that thing is insane. So we're gonna be using this a little bit and having some fun with it. And I wanted to go over something huge, which is how you guys can actually be getting more loot than ever before for the low cost of free, thanks to this awesome feature that Last Day on Earth has incorporated into Twitch. This has been a thing for a little while, and we have actually been streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all can actually catch us, and there's gonna be a countdown and a link to our stream at the very tippity top of the description. If you guys head on over to the countdown, there'll be the countdown to our stream starting, which is gonna be the Friday 8 p.m. Eastern time stream. We are live every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time and every Monday 8 p.m. Eastern time and Wednesday 8 p.m. Eastern time. Why is that a big deal? Because if you guys are watching, if you go into your Last Day on Earth game and click on this gear icon and click on Twitch, you can actually connect your Twitch account to Last Day on Earth. And as a result, every 30 minutes that you watch our Last Day on Earth stream, there's a chance that you literally just get free loot hand delivered to your inbox. This is something that I wanted to make sure y'all do know about, because this is a great way you can actually be getting more loot than ever before. Star, what are you talking about? Well, I'm just saying, what if you are out and about doing your Last Day on Earth shenanigans and just, oh my God, that thing dropped like a freaking rock. But whatchamacall, doing your Last Day on Earth shenanigans, collecting your zones, looking for basements, whatever it might be that you are doing on a particular day, and you see that we are live on Twitch, which if you guys go over to our account, you guys can actually go ahead and follow us. You should be notified whenever we go live if you are following our Twitch as well, especially if you have the Twitch app. You should get like a notification sent straight to your phone. You should also get like email notifications if you do have if you do have an account, because you do need to have an email to create a Twitch account and stuff like that. But then whenever we are live and playing Last Day on Earth, literally every 30 minutes that you watch the stream, you can get free loot sent directly to your inbox. And I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this, because you don't necessarily, this is some confusion I have been seeing in a couple of the streams since we have been streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time over on twitch.tv/Starsnipe. I've been seeing some confusion saying, Star, do you have Last Day on Earth open in order to get my rewards? No, you don't need to. But that was actually an interesting question that brought this up, and it made me think, but it is a pretty dope way where if you are watching the stream maybe on your computer or on your phone or something and then playing Last Day on Earth on something else, you actually could, theoretically speaking, be getting more loot than ever before, because by watching the stream you are giving yourself a chance at getting those loot drops sent directly to your Last Day on Earth inbox. And then after that, well, you're doing stuff in Last Day on Earth to go ahead and up your loot, whether it be a raid you're going on, maybe some zones that you're collecting, whatever it might be. By watching the stream, not only would you be getting loot in Last Day on Earth, but you are also giving yourself a shot at that Twitch drop loot. Woo! Barry T, greatest thing in the universe. Don't know what schmuck crafted that, because I mean, actually now with the great water shortage of 2019, maybe it's a little bit better than we may have thought, since well, we're no longer getting the free daily beans and water after level 100. Ah ha 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 ha. God dang it, puppy. But yeah, make sure you guys do head on over to my stream to watch that. We're gonna be having, again, the countdown to our Friday stream. I think we're gonna try and knock out some raids during that stream, and also potentially try and do some like police waves and stuff like that. And it's always a fun time being able to chat with you guys live and that type of jazz. So hopefully you guys get them Twitch drops, hopefully get your account linked and all of that type of jazz, and cannot wait to hopefully see you guys over there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central time. Psych, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know my time zones, and this is something that you can do with any Last Day on Earth stream that has this little thing that says like Twitch drops enabled or something like that. So while I mean, I'd obviously love to have y'all at my stream. I think that goes without saying. But if I'm not live, if you guys want to watch someone else, as long as they have this little thing where it says Twitch drops are enabled, as long as you have your account linked and you are watching a stream that has Twitch drops enabled for Last Day on Earth, you will be able to do what I'm talking about. Although word on the street is that there's Starsnipe guys, a pretty cool stream going on every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Boom! but enough is enough. Enough with the plugging of my stream and telling y'all about the amazingness of Twitch drops that hopefully you guys can genuinely start making great use of, because I do think it's a very interesting tactic to be able to, I don't know, kind of like double down on the ways that you are getting loot by not only playing Last Day on Earth, but also by watching Last Day on Earth. I just think that's like a pretty cool opportunity for everyone involved. But without further ado, here's what else we got going on for today, because as you guys can probably not tell, I am naked, but I have some armor. I'm saving this armor for the witch, and today I wanted to also try to take down the witch without using my amazing shotgun rain. I know it hurts my heart to even think about not using shotgun rain at that event, but that's why I wanted to come to the motel, because the motel is going to be a very important place, and specifically this door over here is going to be one of your keys to having a great chance at defeating the witch if you do not have the shotgun spread. Star, what in tarnation are you talking about? Well, if you have a certain level of burglar skill, specifically, I think this is the most basic lock over here, so you just need a level 1 burglar skill. Once you have that, you can start opening up this door. On the other side of this doorway, there's gonna be a fast biter and just like a little guy like that you gotta make sure that you take down. But he is protecting a chest that has a chance at spawning a granata. And I don't know about a chance, because I've been seeing granatas spawning pretty dang consistently out of this thing. But grenades are going to be pretty much the main way of defeating the witch if you do not have a shotgun. You could also use the grenade launcher or the AK grenade launcher, but let's be completely freaking honest, those are much more difficult to acquire than this grenade, because every day and a half, which is how long it takes for the motel. Oh my god, that body just shot back. Oh, did I see her belly button freaking out or something? I think her belly button was doing the worm. I don't even know what I was witnessing, but every day and a half, this will reset. Like, the motel respawns, and even if you only come to the motel, even if you don't want to loot up the rest of these boxes, which is entirely fair game, like the boxes can definitely be pretty good, but even if you just go on over here, pick this lock, walk into here, check out this wardrobe, and there's a I think I've seen it literally every single time. If any of you guys have never gotten a grenade out of that one, definitely let me know, because I am curious about that, because I feel like every single time I check that wardrobe, there is a grenade awaiting us, which is definitely a pretty nice deal if you ask me. So let me know about that in that comment section down below as well. But long story short, make sure that you guys do check this out, and literally, even if this is the only reason that you come to the motel, every time the motel respawns, if you have a level 1 burglar skill, please come here and get pretty much your almost daily grenade that you should be able to access. Back it up, zombies. I low-key, because I snuck attack that dude, I thought that we were gonna be golden. I thought that that thing wasn't gonna break open, and what do you know, it freaking broke open. Oh dear mama, starvation has struck. Unfortunately, starvation, I have a little friend known as baked beans and burps. Oh my god, the beans made me burp. Oh, there was some good beans, baby. And let's go and start stockpiling on the band-aids and stuff like that too. But yeah, oh my god, is everything gonna break open today? Jeebus! Usually, usually I feel like one of these, like, walled off sections break every time I visit the motel, but today, dude, I feel like everything is breaking or something like that. This is some naughty luck we are experiencing. I will probably come back for the rest of this loot. I don't necessarily need to grab everything, because again, like I was saying, the motel respawns every day and a half, but yeah, definitely come back to the motel and grab that grenade. So pretty much, technically speaking, every 3 days, which is actually about how long it takes the witch to respawn, you should have a pretty nice path kind of outlined for you to be able to I'll put that away for now. I should have a pretty nice path outlined for you to be able to have at least a very important part of defeating the witch acquired, because obviously you still need to have the armor to withstand the witch's attacks and the weapons to kill the witch, but those giant hordes of minions that she sends at you, 2 grenades is going to be plenty to take them out, which is why the fact that the motel takes a day and a half to respawn and that the witch respawns every 3 days, it is really nice and kind of sort of, oh my god, is everything breaking today? Kind of sort of literally built for it. Now, I'm gonna go and take this opportunity to take out the fast biter, and then that failure is gonna try and catch up to us. Let's try and use this brand new mini Uzi jacuzzi. Only what? Oh, call me a butter knife, and that guy looked like butter. Oh my god, this thing is a whole new degree of melting. I feel like an oven right now, in a volcano. I'm melting everything, and it's absolutely glorious. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this mini Uzi, because after just using it for a little bit, I am low-key kind of sort of genuinely convinced and very excited to put it to use against the witch, but I am kind of genuinely convinced that that mini Uzi might be the best mini Uzi that you could craft, because our old one was nicer in terms of stability and not worrying about misses, but like we didn't really miss that many shots with this one either. Jameis, is everything gonna break open today? Literally, I think every single, like I didn't have to use a single axe, so kind of nice, but I've never had every single thing break in the motel, so I guess that makes us kind of lucky / unlucky, depending on how you look at it. Let's grab what we can out of there, and let's go and check out this, and then after that, I think we just got to check out that chest over there maybe, and we should have pretty much all the motels. Still got to go and check out the back as well. The watch and the glue, I kind of want to come back for. I did also bring my stack of glue, which was a slight L. I will grab the other glue for now, since that'll come in handy for other mods, and the expensive watch, I got plenty at home, so I will come back for that. Always the first thing I prioritize with my inventory is just grab what I most immediately want and or most immediately need. But unless I'm in Crazy Town, which there's about a 50% chance that I am in, because the goldfish memory and fan-freaking-tasticness, all of it affects me very near and dear to my heart. And ooh, a shirt! That is a very nice shirt. Still no pants, but hey, for a pantsless fella, I'm looking pretty nice. My hair matches my boxers. Color coordination, baby. That's what we about. So just double check, make sure that we have gotten every single one of these boxes. We can't also open this up. Not really much of a reason besides if you want to kill someone. Like, there's no loot to be had over there. But there is the chest over in the other room, which I also believe that we did grab in the Bunker Charlie card that we do not need at the time being, and a couple of other jazzes like that. But all right, let's go and check around back. So I think we got the dumpster out front, and then the time to kill the witch comes in. Then, oh baby, and then it is time for us to head on over. Red Rover, send Papa Star over. And ooh, rubber parts, not too bad. I drink beer, I spread vitamin P into dumpster. You are now blessed by vitamin P. May all of your trash become golden, because I got the Midas touch. Nay, I got the Midas P, baby. Because I'm just saying, we're gonna come back, and that dumpster is literally gonna be made of gold. I'm calling it right now. Calling it right now. I'm gonna try and keep our pistol drizzle in some pretty decent condition, though, because we probably want to make sure that we use that for murdering the fast biter. No, that's what we want to use the katana for. We want to use the pistol to make sure that we could hit the witch with our slow motion, since we have the slow motion active skill mod. Absolutely glorious skill mod, may I add. And then we should be able to mow her down with the mini Uzi, because, dude, that thing's gonna be doing a lot of damage very quickly. That might be one of our highest DPS weapons now that I'm actually thinking about it. And I am very excited. And I'm very happy that the mini Uzi, like, the base mini Uzi is not the greatest thing in the world, but you gotta admit, once that bad boy gets a little bit modified, things are looking good. Oh, can I maybe get a roasted turkey out of here? Nah, we got some jerky, but jerky, that's still pretty dang good. You know what? Let's get some jerky hype. If y'all are hype about this jerky, you should totally hit that like button. And if you're not hype about the jerky, if you're more hype about beans, hit the like button 3 times for good luck. Just make sure that's blue after you hit it. No specific reason why. Don't know what you're talking about. But yes, make sure to hit that like button. And while we are on the topic of the button of likeness and other jazz like that, like I'm saying, let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below about the mini Uzi, along with this tactic of taking down the witch. And since we are battling the witch, honestly, what's your favorite way personally of taking down the witch? How often do you go and visit the witch? How often do you try to sell her some Thin Mint cookies in the form of death? Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, the Girl Scouts in the post-apocalypse got a lot deadlier and less delicious, and the Thin Mints are mainly just a ruse for us to be able to get into the infected forest in the first place. But let me know what you guys think about our mini Uzi, about Twitch drops, and the fact that y'all can be getting stuff literally just by watching the streams, because again, every 30 minutes that you watch the stream, there's a chance that just loot is sent directly to your inbox. You can get, I've seen of people get a variety of stuff. I've seen some people say that they've gotten steel. I've seen some people say that they've gotten some of these boxes like the Special Forces pack over there. I've seen some people say that they've gotten energy drinks. So it's definitely pretty freaking decent, and literally for something that you could just have on the side, and hopefully I can bring a giggle or a smile your way as a direct result of it. I reckon that that's pretty nice little shindig, to say the least. But all right, first things first, we gotta go and mow down these bloaters, because when it does come to dealing with the witch, I kind of just personally enjoy making sure that we take out as many nearby enemies as possible so we don't end up running into them while we are kiting the witch around and trying to bring her death, doom, and gloom upon her. But let me know what you guys think about the mini Uzi, about the drops, about the Vitch, and your favorite way of taking her down. Any and all that type of jazz in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the wiggy $12 and to such place to a gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to that will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well, that if you like Last Day on Earth, you definitely should check it out, whether it be an existing series or a new game going up for the first time, because we're always checking out the latest and greatest of survival games as well. And if you guys like Last Day on Earth, there's a great chance you'll be enjoying some of this other stuff, and that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth info as soon as a new info comes out, especially about this season 1 update that is right around the freaking corner. Give it to me already. I want new bikes. I want a biker. I want adorable corgi, because oh my god, puppies are the cutest. And actually, I visited my friend who was like dog sitting the other day, and let me just say, they had the cutest freaking corgi, and I'm just like, it's a sign from the Last Day on Earth gods that corgis are adorable. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure exactly what the sign meant, but it was a corgi, and I'm like, huh, ain't that the coinky dink? But that notification bell will keep you guys in the loop with any info about this upcoming update, about any upcoming updates, and of course, as soon as the updates do come out, not only are you guys staying in the loop with the info leading up to them, but as soon as they come out, we are checking them out in their fullest capacity and showing off all that they have to offer. New locations, new enemies, new weapons, new anything. If something new is added into the game, we are going to show it off, and by the sounds of the Season 1 update, it does seem like it is going to be having a good chunk of stuff, and hopefully the return of that kind of like survival guide style thing, because from what they're saying here with Season 1 and all this reward stuff, it seems like they're gonna do some kind of like battle pass type thing similar to the survival guide that you get when you do kick off Last Day on Earth for like the first 30 days. And low-key, that is like one of the best bang for your bucks in existence. So if this follows suit, that is gonna be very nice, both for free-to-play players and for people who would want to drop the, I'm guessing it's gonna be similar to the survival guide, because the survival guide was $4.99 if I'm not mistaken. If that is similar in functionality and just kind of form, I could kind of see it following suit and being that $4.99. I do not believe that that is confirmed, but just kind of from what we have seen in the past, that does seem to make sense given what we do know. And hello, floater bloater, please eat my bullets. I am almost done clearing out the witch's ne'er-do-wells surrounding her lair, and after a couple more sneaky dicky attacks, it will be time to take on the big kahuna herself. And unfortunately, toxic spitter is not toxic liver, not like the organ. I just mean like live, like instead of a spitter, like a live-er, like he lives, cause I killed him. Okay, I'm gonna try to start coming up with better jokes. I swear it's a work in progress, okay? Okay, listen, the pun game, I'm just too reliant on puns. Why? Well, my girlfriend, she loves puns. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. And, it just gets too many dang giggles out of me. And as you guys can see, it is affecting me in day-to-day life. So we're about to start starving as well. That is definitely not good. Let's go and chow down, get ourselves up to full health, and then we gotta be ready with these grenades, because long story short, here's the way it's gonna work. We're gonna have the pistol over there. We are going to have the mini Uzi over there. When they begin to send the giant hordes and waves of enemies at us, we are gonna swap into the grenades into our secondary slot and pretty much just throw them at our enemies. Here we got SWAT armor, which is pretty much the best way of staying alive in this situation. Military armor should be okay as well. You just gotta watch out for the witch's kind of big hit where she does like an absurd amount of damage, and our shoes are a little bit hurt, which is no bueno. Let's drink up on a little bit of water. We'll toss that out, and hopefully we are ready for the insanity that is about to come. So last moment before we do enter this insanity. If I die, tell my mom I love her. Tell my dad I love her, and tell everyone you know to hit that like button and be subscribed. And good luck in the giveaway. I will become a floater bloater, rise from the dead, and make sure that the giveaway is fulfilled. Pinky promise. No bamboozles. But without further ado, hopefully we live, because, I mean, we're gonna respawn anyway, but I want to live in general, because I want this new update, and I want to have a fan-freaking-tastic time showing off all that it has to offer, because update days are my favorite days, because making videos on updates, dude, and just showing off all that new stuff and experiencing new things for the first time is an absolute blast, and we're always gonna be prepared for whatever comes our way. Regardless of how challenging it is, we're gonna show it off, and we're gonna have fun. But for now, it is time for us to have fun with the witch! Enter slow mode! Oh my god! Uzi Jacuzzi. We just gotta watch out for those misses every once in a while, but even with those misses taken into account, look at her. She just gets absolutely melted, and then I'm gonna go and put that into our secondary slot because now there are going to be lots of enemies, including the wolf, running at us. We need to group up these enemies, and we are going to, this is gonna get a little bit sketchy, okay? Long story short, we're gonna blow ourselves up. Star, are you insane? Yes, very. But we're gonna go ahead, and now that we have everyone in a nice orderly group, I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna toss that over there. Let's make sure that we heal in. Yeet! Oh no! The grenades take way longer to heal than I thought. Also, they're probably doing a good amount. I should have had the freaking roll ability equipped. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a lot more handy. So I'm gonna re-equip that. Let's go and toss the granata over here. No, god dang it. Why is, hello, toss the nade. Toss the nade. I'll make sure to heal every time. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, boys and girls, I just had the most absolute insane dream. I dreamt that we just did the boss battle against the witch and we died or something horrific like that. Like, yeah, like it seemed like such a real dream, but we should all just that definitely didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. We were all dreaming, and it was a very elaborate and in-depth dream, as you guys could probably see, but that also part of the dream. It was a very realistic dream, like I'm saying. So a little bit of the L I took on that in the dream world, of course, was, well, we did not have our roll skill attached. The roll skill definitely helps out a lot, and also, okay, to be fair, I was literally pressing the grenade button, and my guy was just having none of it. Like, because if you click the grenade button, it's supposed to, like, do a soft little toss towards the enemy, and, well, that did not exactly cooperate, which definitely hurt our case, but this time around, we should be good to go, so we are going to, we gotta make sure, by the way, that we do not, whatchamacall, hot swap our med kits out. We always have to have med kits on tap, otherwise things can go horrifically wrong, but we gotta be ready to swap in the grenades and then be ready to do some stuff over there. Hello, witch, part 2. This time it's the real me, not the dream me. Don't know what you're talking about. Last thing, definitely just a dream. Okay, we are gathering up a lot of misses at the moment. There we go, and we got a couple more hits over there. Also, a nice little tactic if you are fighting the witch. Try and have the witch run into some trees, because low-key, it will buy you like a little bit of time. Not a lot of time by any means, but definitely a little bit. And Uzi Jacuzzi time to the witch, and god dang it, I see the freaking diseased wolf over there. I'm just gonna take him out to make things a little bit easier for me. Now, we do want to go back to gathering this giant horde of zombies. I'm also gonna kill the diseased wolves, just because they're incredibly annoying, but of course, the hardest part is going to be dealing with these crawlers, and specifically, timing it so we don't get hit by a billion of them, but also can throw our nades. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully just get away from as many enemies as we can, and then we are going to click the nade button. Hopefully it cooperates this time. There we go. It actually pressed the button, and I'm gonna run around a little bit, and whoa! That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how it happens. It is, of course, like I'm saying, very sketchy, and it can do a lot of damage to your armor, so just be prepared. Things could go horrifically wrong, but that is how you do it without the shotgun spread mod. And dude, the Uzi Jacuzzi makes me a happy camper, although the fact that the recoil does start kicking in a lot quicker is definitely annoying, but the fact that you can do a lot of damage from the turn and burn tactics, because whoop, let's go and hit you with the slow-mo. You do need to be careful for the misses that start to pile up, but you can do so much damage in such a little amount of time. They can just kind of shoot your bullets for a couple of seconds and go back to running, and it's a very efficient way, especially if you do have the slow-mo mod over here of dealing with a lot of enemies. But that right there is how you properly execute it. Having the barrel roll mod is, as you guys probably saw, immensely helpful in doing this. You could probably still do it without the barrel roll mod, but it is gonna get a lot more difficult than it was before. We need to be prepared because the witch is about, oh, there we go. It's very helpful to be running into the trees like we are. The witch is about to be summoning her hordes of enemies, so I'm just going to get a couple more bullets off into her. Oh, don't want to be shooting the witch anymore. I gotta be careful because all these enemies are about to start piling up. We're gonna toss that granata over there. And hello, crawlers, how you doing? It's time for part 2, which unfortunately is gonna do a big number to our armor. Definitely not something that I am looking forward to. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's toss that bad boy. No, that's what I'm talking about. I click it and it doesn't happen. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. There we go. Click it, click it, click it. Oh, no. Do that, do that. Run around a little bit. Please blow up, blow up. Okay, we took out most of them. Our armor is almost destroyed, though. Very, very sketchy. Luckily, we should be A-okay. It is in the red, but as you guys have seen, we're doing a pretty good job making sure that the witch doesn't hit us. And yeah, incredibly sketchy. You just got to make sure that the witch stays near the blast radius of the grenade, and you should be good. But as you guys are seeing firsthand, that is incredibly sketchy. And did I just say that the witch should stay near the grenade? No, you don't want to be throwing your nade at the witch. And just make sure that you do use the trees for the witch, because you can definitely buy yourself a little bit of time while you are running. Hit her with the slow-mo in case you do have that marvelous active skill mod, and then just do some damage on her whenever you can. But yeah, those misses do pile up incredibly fast, which is seriously poopy about the mini Uzi, man. It's the one thing that sucks about this version we have, and we might— oh, wow, you didn't hit the stupid witch. Oh, that's rough, bro. That's rough, and not like a dog rough. That's rough like sandpaper rough. Not a fan of that. But maybe we could compromise with the Uzi and toss on like the other stock or like the different barrel mod. Something to give us a little bit more stability. We won't have as much fire rate and DPS, unfortunately, but as you guys are seeing, that is definitely the one major issue with this. It does have the best damage and speed that you could realistically ask for, but it does suffer in other aspects. Let's go and mow down the witch over there. Hey, we got some big bones, and I'm getting out of there ASAP, because no, do not want any more of that. But there we have it. That is how you do it with 2 grenades. We did it successfully the second time because, yeah, doing it— I was gonna try to do it without using the barrel roll ability. Barrel roll ability definitely helps out a lot, because just the fact that so many enemies hit you at once, it's just very strugglesome if they get all of their hits off, because when your armor disintegrates, GG. Good game, well played. Except well played by the witch and her crawlers, because it was not well played by us. But it was a dream, so it didn't actually happen. Whenever we die, it's actually an elaborate dream. That's why we're still alive, right? Whenever we die, we don't actually die. It's just a nightmare that we have. We've never actually died in Last Day on Earth. There's no evidence to show the contrary. Don't know what you're talking about, but okie dokie. Now, back to what we were saying over here. So with this mini Uzi and with this one mod that we have, like I'm saying, our stability is a big issue, and there's 2 main ways we could remedy it. There is this stock that majorly affects our DPS, and there's also this that decreases our critical chance, a little bit of an L, but does increase stability, damage, and other things like that. So out of the DPS that we're seeing, this one's definitely better. It doesn't affect the whatchamacallit speed and stuff like that as much, and it does have nicer range, which is a nice luxury, but it does affect our critical chance, and the critical chance is a pretty nice thing to have with the Uzi, but this one does give us some of that much needed stability while increasing damage, and it does not affect DPS as much, so maybe we'll give this a little bit of a go, and maybe, like, I don't know, YOLO? Use it during today's, oh dear mama, sorry about burp, just burps all over the place. Try to use it during today's raid, for example, because I mean, it does 14 damage, which is really good in terms of damage. 11.7 speed is still pretty dang decent. Like, overall, it's still a force to be reckoned with. So I don't know, like I'm saying, let me know what your guys' favorite combination of mini Uzi would be regarding what mods we should put together. I think without a doubt, this one is the best magazine just from everything that it does offer. It just seems like it gives us the most. That is definitely the best sight that we are using, since it does increase our damage and it doesn't really affect noise, at least until we get these active skill mod sights, which I can't wait to see what the active skill mod is for the mini Uzi. In terms of the stocks, I'm probably debating between this and this. And in terms of this, probably debating between those two. Silencer over here is kind of okay if you want to go on a raid, but it decreases a lot of DPS aspects, which is a little bit poopy. And over here, this one's also good for stability, but does decrease a couple of other things. So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. But I'm gonna go prepare for this raid and talk to y'all in a sec. And without further ado, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the globe. Maybe. I think. I don't know. To commence in today's base raid. Today, we have a revenge raid on the smorgasbord by some schmuck who decided to attack us. And we're gonna go onwards on our totally not broken motorcycular steed into battle. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone keeps leaving comments. Star, your motorcycle's broken. What do you mean it's broken? It's just experienced. Definitely not broken. That's smoke coming from it. That's from my barbecue. The barbecue I have in the engine. Yeah, I was actually cooking some ribs there a little bit earlier. Must left the barbecue on a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about. Broken motorcycle? What? What? You call my motorcycle broken? It still has a whole 2 durability. Okay, like that seems pretty intact to me. Don't know, absolutely zero bamboozles. Absolutely not being sarcastic at all. What you're talking about. But I do know what I'm. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys right now. That is probably the first time I've ever had engine parts in a pickup truck, and I'm amazed. Oh, and this is a hacker raid because that's not allowed. What? You put ATV on the ground. This is not allowed. This is cheatsy doodle, and wow. literally finish the entire ATV too. But yes, this base is cheatsy doodle. This needs to be put on stone floor. You are a hacker, and I will break into your base to deliver justice. Maybe. I don't know. I'd also take your 200 engine parts. Boom! If you wanted to, like, offer those up, I'd definitely pass up on some justice if I could just, like, have this entire ATV. Because I've yet to invest any engine parts into my ATV. I'm just kind of holding on to them. So, yeah, if I could have this, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Like, 2 engine parts is nice. 200? That's a little bit better than nice. But, yeah, if you guys are gonna break into a room, this is the room that you want to break into. There's like, this base is kind of split up into 4 sections, kind of like these 3x3 little areas. If you guys look at the minimap and my little mouse clicker, there, and then there's like a little central hallway plus sign X, whatever you want to call it, multiplication, with a couple of really bad chests in there. This room has some, like, kind of decent stuff in the chest, but I'm gonna be completely serious. Don't use I don't think it's worth a C4, although this base is kind of nice because, ow, what you can do is not have to use your weapon durability at all, but I will use a little bit of my mini Uzi and okie dokie, yeah. Not gonna lie, this might be the perfect balance of Uzi out of everything that we are seeing. Also, I don't mind making some noise during this raid because, as you guys are seeing, I don't plan on using any more C4, and we also don't have any more C4 to use, unfortunately. But if you guys personally come across this base, please don't waste the C4. I just kind of do it to show y'all, you know, if you are gonna use the C4, where you should break into. Just grab what's in here, 2 engine parts, already pretty decent, and get out. Because, at least in my opinion, I don't think anything we're gonna find in here is gonna make up for an entire C4. You could definitely get better loot out of C4. Like, that's our 5 aluminum that we lost to get this raid in the first place, so that kind of makes it a little bit poopier. I will drink my water, I will eat my food, put it away, collect some of these things, a little bit of wood too, you know, gotta repair the walls that I suffered to get this revenge raid in the first place. And then let's break into final chest in the southern section, and we got 1 aluminum. That was not an aluminum that I had raided from me. No, that was the aluminum of this base. So 1 aluminum and a stack of oak logs. That is the highlight of this for the most part. Now, if you don't mind me, I gotta bring out the mini Uzi Jacuzzi. Yeah, this one, oh my god, this is, I am actually convinced that this mini Uzi might be the perfect balance. Because, like, even when we hold it down, it does not miss that often. Like, with that other mini Uzi, it felt like it would just keep on missing more and more. But whatever mod we had on that, which I think was the long barrel, actually, I think was the perfect balance of everything. Like, I'm convinced now after using that one a little bit, that might be my favorite mini Uzi to use, because also it does 14 damage. It still has a pretty dang good fire rate, and on top of that all, it doesn't seem to be as affected by recoil. That's pretty freaking nice. But let's go and put away some of this debatably nice loot away into our chopper, so we have 8 extra slots available to us. And then let us use these 8 slots to grab stuff. Good stuff, debatable. Bad stuff, less debatable and little bit more certain. Yeah, again, C4, not worth it, but I am willing, reluctantly, to take an L so I can show you guys firsthand that you should not follow me in my steps and take an L as well. See what I did? L as well. Oh, the mixtape's coming soon. Sorry, my rhymes are the maddest. But yeah, there you guys have it. Don't break into this room. Take the pickup truck and be happy. If you don't use a C4 on this raid, honestly, for a no C4 raid and actually a no hatchet raid, to just get a couple engine parts for freebie, not too shabby. I don't know, that's my stance on the raid. But with that said, let's go ahead and start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.